It's a new year and there's a lot on the plate for the Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District. And joining us today, the director, Tyler Black, to tell us about some of their goals and what they plan to do. So thanks for joining us, Tyler.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Holly.
Okay, so let's start out. You've got projects, you've got some goals for 2023. Tell us about some of them.
Yeah, so new year, which means some new exciting things happening at the Park District. One of the first projects people will see here, hopefully this spring, will be a new flush restroom at our Lions Den Park over in Shawnee. Again, one of those things that everybody loves to see is a flush restroom, and I think will really just help set that park apart. One other thing that we're going to be working through is some shelter renovations, I should say. Shelter renovations at Heritage Park at the West End and at McLean Teddy Bear Park. So.
Well, sometimes those shelters get beat up with the weather and stuff like that, so I suppose you just have to watch those and update them sometimes.
They do, and a lot of them have not seen a lot of updates in their lifespan. They've stood the test of time for sure, but we want to give them a little bit of a facelift, but also from a maintenance standpoint, we get a lot of birds and animals that get up and some of the ceilings and that kind of thing. So we need to put some new ceilings in, but also just help kind of solidify what those shelters look like going into the future.
Right, yeah, didn't even think about that. All right, so how about kayaking? A new launch hopefully coming up?
Yeah, so kayaking, canoeing are two pretty big recreational sports in Ohio. In the statewide comprehensive plan across the state, that's trending as one of the top, if not the top, recreational activity for people. So we want to make it more accessible to everyone. One of those things that we're looking to do is write a grant, get a grant from the Department of Natural Resources to put in an ADA accessible kayak launch at Ottawa Metro Park off of Lima Lake. So hopefully that grant gets approved and we can get that project started sometime this spring.
That's neat. All right, so camping, that is a really big thing that you guys have too, your campgrounds. And you want to make an improvement over there with the shower house?
Yeah, we're just seeing that the lifespan of certain things get to that time where things just need to be updated. So the shower house needs some new flooring and also some new countertop sinks, that kind of thing. Just things to help spruce it up, but also make that building, that facility last just that much longer. And it sees a lot of use. Campground in the summertime is reserved almost every weekend, fully reserved every weekend. So it's definitely needed. And I think, again, that'll be one of those things that kind of helps set that campground off as well. Mm-hmm.
Another beautiful area that you guys have is the amphitheater, and you're going to work a little bit on that area too?
Yep. So we've actually started that project already. We got a generous donation to the Park Foundation, and we were able to replace all the seating at the amphitheater. So we used to not have backs to the seating. Now everybody can lean back and feel a little more comfortable during the performances. But also we're looking to add some concrete walkways and that kind of thing, again, just to make things more accessible.
Oh man, back to the seats. That's awesome.
Yeah, can't beat that.
No, all right. So let's talk about programming too, because you've got a great batch of naturalists. They're doing a lot of things. And so you're going to kick it up with hopefully focus on some different programming.
Yeah, yep. So we've always had that great group of naturalists that focus on, nature-related programming, cultural-related programming. This year is going to be pretty heavily focused, obviously, on that nature part from our mission standpoint, but also we've revamped some of the environmental education center. It used to be kind of a multi-use area. With us moving into new office, we've been able to utilize that space more dedicated to programming and nature programming. We've moved some live animals in there, kind of spruced the area up a little bit, and hopefully we'll see some good use out of that this year.
Mm-hmm. Plus you have that mobile education vehicle. Yeah. We'll be seeing that out more?
Yes, you will be. Yep. So that's one thing with COVID and that kind of thing. We're starting to get back into getting that out into the community. The Beetle, we call it the Beetle. It stands for Bringing Environmental Education to Learners Everywhere. And kind of a mouthful, but it definitely, people notice it when you drive by. And we're just excited to get that out, reach the community where they're at, and then just just again continue to care for people and look after the things that we have. So.
And real quick to end this, also want to try to expand the program that you bring to the school district, because those are always fun programs.
Yeah, yep. So we've got a couple part-time naturalists, a couple full-time naturalists, and they're all focused on different age groups, different levels of education in the school systems, and they focus on those curriculums that are state mandated, and they help a lot throughout all the school districts in all of Allen County. So
right, yeah, so fun stuff. Well, Tyler, thanks for telling us what the new year is going to look like, and we'll check in back with you next month.
Yep, we're excited. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.